abusia for daily updates ni someone mo ya we say Ghana had this whole pay politics mu updates pan dia enfo ani nche baby as a daily update so na di here ne so ba so a we subscribe to your channel na afi wa like video no na wo share video no so ma afoforo nsanka video ni bi na na wo twie mu na chese Mensa EC ene nkrofoni na omo find out say ballot papers be free baby I just omo baby free ballot papers na bani nim say printing houses houses 8 to say 9 now more print we so omo na print you say here for na this ballot papers here ba I was for you baby free by party C VCC just a MPP omo na so omo ni mo hwe other parties aka so bi ani mo hwe no mo say ne sa de ni on be hwe ballot papers na eno ho na Mensa afre ho meeting a opese o hia parties no na oni omo ye dey edin komo because I say niema baby e niema kika kono eni ya nyan pa na we na political analyst bi say NDC aye so relaxed do because obia mo NPP ekwan bi o maye o ma dwene so on be fa so a o mo be wia abawe mu bia o maye o ma dwene so on be fa so oye o mo sa ni EC ene say adwuma no ba de akobe mum ni say we na say elikia ma ho asema ide obi ani abaso nti na o ma heda free ho meeting na be ho yi no but NPP de omo ne EC fo na adwuma nti no NDC fo njai sa so ma relax no na even nya Ghana hampo ko US na ye to aba iwiem abato ko baby o buwiem ni yan say agent na ye dey eni edin a enko bi say o ma bana ABS ka mo de ma agent ni ade no bo say ABNPP fo abana mo be peka kra mo baby o mo print e no be peka kra ma agent na so ma ye dey o mo de ballot papers ni o se dey bi NDC for more many because MPP day or many abro my or my say crime be as on the umbefaso as a real money or muguso or more a mojma. Come when you go share video we in some yoke account nearby, they will be a better also. What drink channels will wait in the comment session as say the better bread their kind amount. Come when you share video in Brazil
2 years ago of our so-called democracy. Every point in time, we must understand that the government in power has more, your friend is saying, abilities and the capacity and capabilities and everything at its disposal. So very election. We must understand that election can be rigged. We have had examples in this country. If for nothing at all, we have seen and we have caught people red-handed holding ballot papers. I printing.
Ifre.
The last election 2020.
Na Ifre.
Mark.
Nana ya. Nefre. Yenya Ghana how?
No, you say ballot papers.
Ifre.
Every Ghana here.
Ifre electoral commission wana. Was it the valid ballot papers?
Mark.
Not valid ballot papers.
Menko voted that. My friend Amiko Jina Hwahwe serial number. Yes.
They care about who goes to check serial
they
number.
know it. The political actors.
So what is the work of the agents?
Mark, I'm saying, sir, me and me Kwako vote no. I don't have that time to go and look at your first serial number answer. And any partner will share my serial number here to a sequential. Or more na they can be bought. Sir, this is what we are going to do. And then you say, agents are the people you should liaise well with them, train them well. Momonja vigilant, nothing so. Ma omo nkwansha ebema obi ahu sese the inducement background power obetimi reject it. These are the things. If those things are absent, if the inducement is heavy, no matter what education you give the person, if the inducement is heavy, the obetimi can say ade mubo abano kropo me party kromo weni a ahia na benya. You understand? And you see, if somebody is dangling $50,000 and even $1,000 in front of you, say, it is very easy. NDC can rig election. MPP can rig election. In fact, they can rig elections. They have been in power and they know the nuances in rigging election. And this say yeah can yeah tia bontia yeah the main actors no. And my yeah abroad America cry yeah regulation.
No, nobody says election rigging.
As to whether papers need to him fan, whether it is from the electoral commission or it is from outside, no one party planned to rig election and the yako printing. You think that nobody can print some of this pin sheet until says issue back near the back court near see share the sequential order of the serial numbers. And you made it church says that's about to no. Or yet in to know you may I didn't you see the face no and one yeah. Mark, yeah we am. The back can say why we are no. Why man
so them say obia kotoa ba wo mo kan.
Say obia kotoa ba say.
Obia ekotoa. They check nipa dodo aba beto. It's a ballot paper no. They record the serial numbers of the ballot papers.
No more dear
check checks and balances here can
one simple question.
They record the serial numbers. Now, yes, say ballot papers for Akwakudi MPP for. That is not my issue. It needs to be established. Electoral Commission a free meeting enra. Sa ballot papers no na nipa ne ekoto said the banahini can say sa na etia. Agent wo ho obe Jerry beto number 1 wa check it. Amayoko for no prepare omo obi akuta list na wa check ya kopem. It is our ballot paper no. E fanye ko se he na agent no so atena ho ahwe say yen validate our results.
Mark me form back na me use first na corrupt and ka me kire obibi. MPP omo aba for their primary executive election. Was it last year or so? Not this year.
Last year.
There was a particular constituency to Abano. Vote now a war your friend is 360 something. It is not that one, even internal. Mark, we are saying that the question I want to ask you is that don't you believe that election can be rigged? As simple as that. If it can be rigged, your argument has fallen flat. In the sense to say, election rigging is the order of the day on the African continent. Right? A big cry, a bit to me when no be some me my own far bano. And you better and I think it's no more far. Right? And I won't argue as if to say ballot papers and say in free electoral commission, it means they cannot use it to rig.
Also, maybe a question.
Do we have checks and balances of electoral system?
We have everything.
Reports from the international community, international observer mission.
I've heard you several times relying on the observers reporter. Mark, the observers no mobano. They are not. They are Mark. Don't rely on observers report. You two about your friends say Kenya and I say Uganda. Now you say what the Nipa na ye tin this one and so observers report almost say free and fair.
Museveni.
You say free and fair. Why? Because they do not want to be the conduit through which Oyene Baba. So I'm not bad reporter. The possibility, let's assume say you are to a baby, for instance, the 2020 election. Now observers a buy, I bet you diamond report. If I say NPP didn't win the election, but they stole it. Mark Akadia the basic member. So the observers, they are not a mad one. They see things, but it's not everything they will report. They will put in their report. They will want to give a fair idea. Satisfied. Not actually the political artists, but the general population of the country. I satisfied. Say, oh, Omokrapo report. Just like you are relying on it. But Sananado Danko Kufuadu said 2020 election. When we in a Krojan, when he says 2016 election, or when in a Krojan, report be a ban. It suits him. Sansun as a Koban said, or Regia, report never by. It may not suit the NDC. But then they do that to calm tempest in the country. Because don't forget that their interest is also at stake as observers. There are people who come from Europe, America, etc. They are part of these observers. Their interest is in the continent or in that particular country. Until they will not go and write a damn report that will bring escalation of whatever. Now, if your business is normal, and don't forget, when the observers give their report, they benefit from the government of the day. They benefit. And I rely too much on observers' report. Let us rely on the fact that we know, say, election can be rigged. Yet I can say, well, be we to do no, and it be a co but say party agent and vigilante, and you be this election mark. Every indication shows that the MPP wants to rig the election, aided by Electoral Commission. Every indication. And when you say propaganda, every indication. You look at the division in their party. Yet look at but I like the vim. I like their vim, the consistency say, we have won the election. We will win the election. And doing that, no, it must be registered in the minds of their supporters. Say, yes, we are winning. You remember your friend is saying, we are in a comfortable lead. I don't know more report all. And so I say we are in a comfortable lead. Was it the 2020? The year 2020? 2016. You understand? And these things are normal. A come election. 2020 ballot papers I print here. You change Crawford at different points. Our money question. See, we are ballot box. Why do they do so? So I'm sure that's a question. So I'm fast today. Some papers no question mo to me. Oh, not just say about boguna. Gidi before we no. Yes, yes, silly. And Mark, let us be vigilant. That is the word. Nayan Jintum say elections are riggable. Inti the course me I will not defend say this is so much opportunity to rig. So Ankomu was opportunity now. They will rig as well. That is why they are beefing out their system in terms of collation and their how do you call it? Their IT systems, everything. Because the IT alone can be used to play you completely down. I will be lose. Meanwhile, I wouldn't say to mommy. Mark, I pray, say whatever it is that the NDC has found out, no, they should put it before the Electoral Commissioner. And you don't expect the Electoral Commissioner say I'm passing printing Debbie. Nobody will accept this. Would the NPP need personnel? Our printers are ballot papers. Now, Bisan, Obakasa Yon. But NDC need our those who are printing ballot papers. I share baby on person on the back. But they will deny it. It is normal for the Electoral Commission to deny. Now, I'm deny on Bekande. On Meka say no cre.